Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by GypsyintheCity TV. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. Now, this video is a little bit behind. We're already about, what's today? December, I don't know. We're like 2 to 3 weeks into the month of December and I have yet to roll out my November favorites video. And it's because I was having a little bit of an issue with the charger, with the battery charger for my camera, and it magically just started working again. So I was like, oh my god, I need to film this video ASAP and get it up. So I'm not gonna blab too much. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into this video. So if you want to see what my November favorites were, then keep watching. The first products that I'm going to be talking about today are going to be curl care products, and I have been loving the Mizani True Textures line, specifically the Style Refresher Milk and the Intense Moisture Replenish treatment. The Style Refresher Milk has been great for really reactivating my curls and refreshing my style. It's infused with coconut, olive, and marula oil. It's paraben-free, petroleum-free, and mineral oil-free. So what I'll do is I usually sleep in a pineapple, or sometimes I sleep with my hair down. And in the morning, as the days go by, obviously my hair does tend to get a little frizzy. So what I do is I like to spray the Style Refresher Milk on my ends and on the front here, especially where I tend to get a little bit more frizz. And then I'll just scrunch up my hair and let that air dry, and my curls are reactivated and they just look great. And this stuff smells amazing too. So I've actually tried other refresher milks and I haven't been that crazy about them, but this one from Mizani has been great and I'm really loving it. And the next product is the Intense Moisture Replenish treatment. This is also infused with coconut, olive, and marula oils, and it's paraben-free and silicone-free. Now, this is an intense moisture treatment that you want to do after you shampoo and condition your hair. So what I do is I put this in my hair for 5 to 10 minutes, and then I just proceed to go on with my normal showering routine, you know, like exfoliating and shaving and things like that while this is in my hair. And this stuff really does add moisture and nourishes your curls, and especially during the winter months where our hair tends to get a little bit more dry and brittle, this is great for really adding that much needed moisture back into your hair. And it smells divine. It smells like coconut. It smells like a little tropical getaway in a bottle, and it makes your hair feel so soft and luxurious and moisturized after you're done. So I've really been loving this stuff. Really add moisture to my skin. I've been loving overnight masks, and I mean, even if it's not winter or not, I'm obsessed with overnight masks. I really want to do another video for you guys just talking about overnight masks and the benefits of them and sharing some of my favorites from every price point. So far, I really like this Olay Regenerist. I can't even get this whole thing out because it's so like a tongue twister. Olay Regenerist Luminous Overnight Mask. It's a gel moisturizer and it's of course very hydrating. You apply this at night by smoothing it all over your face, allowing it to absorb, and then when you wake up, your skin is so soft, so nourished and moisturized. And as you can see, it is a gel moisturizer, and it does have like a nice little scent, nothing crazy, but I've really been liking this as an overnight mask. Overnight masks are amazing. I really need to do that video for you guys. And then moving on to more masks. I'm sure you guys have seen this on numerous Instagram pictures and people's Snapchat. They're, you know, the face masks that have a treatment in them, and I love them. I mean, I put them on and I put some music on and I just start jamming. Like, types of these masks that treat different skin problems. So for example, this is a pore refining mask, which obviously, like, I'm obsessed with anything that minimizes your pores, just because the older I get, the more I realize that my pores are getting bigger around my nose, and I think it's like genetic because my mom has large pores around there. So I'm like, out of all the things to inherit, mom, really, the large pores? But whatever. So this one is a pore refining mask, and it's just one mask in here, and you take it out, you put it over your face, and you leave it on for usually like 15 to 20 minutes, and then you rinse with water. I really like to either do these in the morning as I'm starting my day to kind of like get that refresh, or I like to do them before I go to sleep at night, and then I won't even rinse my face off. I'll just kind of sleep with that product on my skin. So the brand is Look Beauty, and then they have different types of mask. So they have the mask bar, they have the eye repair spa. So this reduces the dark circles. This one is the nail treatment mani. So this one is a fingernail mask that you actually put on your fingernails. And then this one is a hand mask that you actually, it's like a glove, a pair of gloves that you actually put your hand in to moisturize and nourish your hands, which is great, especially for the winter again, because everything is just drying up. So I've really been liking these Look Beauty masks, and there's so many different types of them. They have a honey one, they have a lemon one, they have cucumber ones. I really love these sheet masks, and I just kind of stock up on them and have them like in my drawers. And these are really great for traveling too. I know a lot of other beauty bloggers take these in their carry-ons when they travel, and as you know, the air in the airplane doesn't really circulate well, and it kind of makes people break out. So people just take these masks with them and apply them on the airplane. I can only imagine the looks that they get from other people, like, what is this girl doing with this damn mask looking like Jason or something? But it really does help moisturize and replenish the skin. I've also been loving the Murad Invisibler Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF. This stuff treats your skin. It has some anti-aging stuff in it that really helps prevent with aging. Therefore, it is anti-aging, and it blurs in the sense that it is a primer. So especially if you have large pores, it's really gonna blur those pores. For me, I have large pores around my nose area here. So when I use this, I swear it's like Photoshop for your face. It just like instantly blurs those pores. And then it protects your skin, obviously, because it is an SPF. This stuff is a little pricey, so I'm not even gonna like do a swatch demo so that you guys can see, because it's $60 for this little bottle. I think that's my least favorite part about it, that it is so expensive, and obviously like $60 for just this much amount of product. I think it should be priced a little bit of a lower price point. But I also have done a little bit of research and found that there really isn't anything on the market like this, like a SPF that's kind of like invisible, that treats with the anti-aging and also blurs and acts as a primer. So this is almost like a 3-in-1, and I feel like they've kind of cornered the market, and that's why they're selling it for $60. I have been doing a little bit of research to see if I can find some products that are comparable at a lower price point for you guys. So be prepared, because I have a video on the way. And I have been loving mixing these two products together. And this is the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops. As you guys know, this is just pigmentation. So what you do is you add this to any product to add more pigmentation, build more coverage. So I'll do like a pump and a half of this, and then 2 to 3 drops of the CoverFX, depending on the amount of coverage that I want. And I mix that together and I apply that over my face, and it's like a tinted primer. And it really gives you a beautiful natural look. So when maybe I'm in a rush, or when I don't really want to wear that much makeup that day, but I want to look like I tried, I do my go-to no makeup look, and it consists of combining these two products. So I'm definitely going to film a video for you guys of my no makeup look, including these products, and also including some alternatives, some cheaper alternatives to the Murad Invisibler, so that you guys can see. Okay, now let's talk about makeup. I literally have a notebook of YouTube videos that I want to do for you guys, especially for my beginners, just to kind of teach you guys the basic. And I get so many questions daily about lashes, how to put them on, what are the best lashes, what's the best lash glue. And in my opinion, this is the best lash glue. I've tried so many lash glues, and I always come back to this. This is the best lash glue on the market right now, and it's called Lock On Lash. I know you can't really see the label, but let me tell you a little bit more about this lash glue. So this lash glue, pretty much it has an applicator stick like this. So what I do is, you can apply it 2 ways. You can either apply it as eyeliner on your eyes, which is really great, especially for beginners, and really allows you to put on that lash without making a mess. Or you can put it directly on the lash and then apply it. I love that it dries fast. I love that it dries very black, so you don't have to go over it with eyeliner. You know, when you usually use white lash glue or clear lash glue, you often have to go back over it with a black eyeliner or whatever eyeliner you use to kind of mask it. And this dries really black, and when I tell you it stays on, it's called Locked On Lash for a reason, because this stuff stays on. Like, it will not budge. And when it does come time to take it off, it comes off so easily. It is water based, so all you have to do is take a Q-tip with a little bit of water and rub that along the lash line, and the lash glue and the lash glue will come right off. This was made by a professional makeup artist with years of experience in the industry. Stuff is bomb, guys. Like, try it out, let me know how you like it, because holy grail lash glue forever. Then we have lipstick. I've been getting a lot of compliments on my lipstick in the last video that I filmed featuring my holiday hair tutorials, and a lot of people were asking me what lipstick it was, and it's actually this L'Oreal. It's from the, let me make sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth because that would be so embarrassing. It's the L'Oreal collection exclusive, and it's, you know how they have like all the spokesperson for L'Oreal created like their own shade of red lipstick. Well, this is Julianne Moore's. This is Julianne's red, and it's 401, and it's so pretty. It's like a orangey based red, and I think that's why it looks so good on my complexion. Usually olive skin tones and darker skin tones tend to look very, very good in orange based reds, and I've just been loving it. Lipstick is very creamy, so be careful, because when you go to put it on, it's so creamy that it's so easy to overfill in your lips and kind of go over your natural lip line, because it just glides so smoothly. I've never had a problem with a lipstick like that. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it's great that it's creamy, but like I said, you just have to be careful. And the packaging is beautiful. You guys know that I'm a packaging whore. This is what their normal packaging looks like for the lipsticks, and then for this is like a nice matte black packaging with the signature on it, and it's just a beautiful color. It's an orange based reds, and I think darker complexions look great with orange based reds. This is a beautiful lipstick for the holidays, so if you guys see it, definitely pick it up and try it because it's so pretty. Another blush that I have. What the hell happened to the brush here? I mean, I don't really use it, but okay. Look at this blush. It's from Lancome. First of all, Lancome makes amazing products. Like, if you can splurge on Lancome, at least 1 or 2 products, definitely go for it. Splurge on the foundations, which are great. The blushes are great. The eyes, I mean, everything's great. Like, you should have at least one Lancome product in your makeup collection if you can afford to, because they're just beautiful. They're just beautiful, luxurious, and they're great products. So this is the blush Subtil from Lancome. It's the powder blush, and the color is Plum Noir, and it is just a stunning color, especially for these seasons where you tend to wear darker makeup. It's just beautiful. So it's a plum color, and here we'll swatch it for you guys, and it is matte. It's just beautiful. Oh my god, it looks gorgeous on the skin, especially on darker skin tones. If you're darker than me, if you're a deep and a rich shade, plum blushes look stunning on your complexion. Oh my god, especially on my clients that are darker. I love using this blush on them. It's just gorgeous. And then palettes. I love palettes. I've been trying out a few palettes because I'm putting together a holiday gift guide for you guys, which will probably be out this week on the website, featuring different palettes that you can give to your friends who are makeup whores. So these are 2 palettes that I have been loving the month of November. First is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palettes. I actually filmed a look with this, and then it was just a disaster. The camera didn't even get whatever. It was a mess. It didn't work out for me, but nonetheless, I've been loving this palette. First of all, how cute is the packaging? You guys know that I am very fixated on details, so I love the packaging. This is a Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palettes. I don't know if I mentioned that, by the way. It does smell like chocolate, which is so nice. This is actually my first Too Faced palette that I've ever had, so I really love it. I love the packaging. These are the shades, so it's a nice combination of neutral shades, but you know, different actual color that you can wear. I love that it has a mirror, which makes this a great palette for travel, and the colors are very versatile, so I feel like you can definitely get a lot of looks from it. You can see for sure the colors that I've been using the most, which have been Molasses Chip, which is like a nice sparkly brown, and then Cafe Au Lait, which is a sparkly silver gray brown. I don't know, but it's beautiful, and I actually have them on right now. I even like to mix them together, and it looks really nice. I also love Bordeaux as a crease color, and I've done a smoky eye with just that color, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And Mocha is a nice transition color. Dark Truffle and Melted I like to use on the corner of my eyes to really add depth. And then as far as the other colors, like the ones that I haven't used the most have been like Cashew Chew and these colors, just because I'm a little bit darker and those colors don't really show up on me as much as I would like them to. So I really, when I play with these colors, I really have to pack them on, even when I use eyeshadow primer, because they just don't show up that well on me. And I'll do swatches for the colors for you guys too. Also, this color Satin Sheets, I love it as a highlight color in the inner tear duct, and I also love it as an actual highlight. Like, I take my fan brush and sweep it in there and use it as an actual highlight, and it's such a beautiful color. And then of course this is a great color for the brow bone or just as an overall lid color. So this is definitely a great palette, and if you have a makeup lover in your life who is like a middle to pro status, I guess you can say, this would be a great palette for her to add to her collection. Really quick about this shadow, it does have a little bit of fallout, so when I would use this, I would definitely say do your eyes first and then apply your foundation. Then the next palette that I've been using a lot is the Carli Bybel palette from BH Cosmetics. This palette was like $12, so for 12 bucks, it is definitely a great buy. This would be a great gift for a makeup lover, a beginner really. I would say this would be a great gift for them because it will be inexpensive for you, and they could get a lot of use out of this palette. Again, we have a nice mirror. I love the little quote that she has here, aspire to inspire, and then you get 12 shades and 4 highlighters. So the shades are very neutral shades. This is why this would be a great gift for a makeup beginner. And then you have 4 beautiful shades of highlight as well. You have a lot of nice matte neutral colors and a lot of shimmery colors that can be worn on their own. The matte colors are this very plum mauve colors that really look great on any complexion. And the highlighters are just beautiful. As you can see, I've been using the highlighters a lot. I have it on today, and what I like to do is I like to take my fan brush and literally dip it across every color and just layer the highlights on. They're really gorgeous. As far as the eyeshadows, I'm still playing with the eyeshadows. They are chalky, but I mean, this palette is $12. Like, I don't expect Too Faced quality from this palette at $12. They are chalky, so for sure when you do your eyes, when you use this palette, do your eyes first and then do your foundation, because you tend to have a little bit of fallout because they are chalky. And the same issue that I had with the Too Faced colors, especially the lighter colors, definitely have to pack that color on to really get the payoff. But other than that, I think it's a great palette for the price, and it would be a great gift for a makeup beginner in your family or in your life. So check that out. Oh my god, we're almost done. Oh my god, we almost done. Oh my god. I think I just have the book. And then my last favorite is this book, which is called Grit to Great. It's by Linda Kaplan-Thaler and Robin Koval. I actually was reading this book in my last video, if you watched it as well. I actually was able to get a copy of this book when the author, Linda Kaplan-Thaler, was at my alma mater, the City College of New York, because she actually graduated from there as well. And she was doing like a little book Q&A with the advertising and public relations students from there. So my professor had emailed me about it, and I of course went because I wanted to meet her. I mean, she's like an advertising giant, and just like she has really broken a lot of glass ceilings in the advertising world, especially as a woman. So I just really wanted to go and meet her. And anyway, so I picked up, I actually won this book, and then she was so nice to give me an extra copy so that I can give away to one of my readers. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my Periscope for another copy of this book. And she even signed it for you guys. Look at this. Enjoy. This book is great. It's such a short read. It's like 158 pages. And oh my god, I love it. It's just, wow, it's such an eye-opener. It's everything that I stand for and everything that I believe in. And really quick, just to give you a summary about the book, basically they're just preaching that you don't need to be brilliant, you don't need to be incredibly talented to become hugely successful and achieve great things. All you really need to have is grit. So in the book, she actually defines grit as guts, resilience, initiative, and tenacity. And then she goes to break that down and actually give examples, real life examples of people that have persevered in life because they have grit and kind of became hugely successful. The book has just been a great reminder of my goals and how I want to achieve them. And it has also reminded me that while it's great to be a dreamer and to have all these aspirations and be ambitious, it's equally as important to be a doer. Actually, it's more important to be a doer than a dreamer. With that being said, that is the end of my November favorites video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry it took me a little bit of a minute to get this video up, but it's here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorites are for the month of November. Are there any books that you're currently reading that have been eye-openers for you as well? Before you leave and go watch another one of my videos, hopefully, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Gypsy in the City TV. Bye. Oh, I'm getting thirsty. That was such an awkward wave. Bye. Bye, girl. Bye.